I never thought that I would see a day where I would be rooting for a university above Donald J. Trump and his administration. But I don't recognize his administration right now. I don't recognize what's happening. I have a theory.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Trista and I know it has been some time, okay? I have been sick, I have not been feeling well, and I also am in school. I had some tests and papers that I had to do, and so all of that is to the side. I feel better. I definitely want to comment on Candace Owens, on what people are saying that she is turning on Trump. Now, we need to really examine this whole thing honestly, okay? Now, I have a problem with both sides talking about, let me just be a little bit more specific. I have a problem with what Candace is saying, and I also have what people are saying about Candace and the things that she is expressing right now. To me, it makes sense that she is saying that because of the fact that of everything that she has been through last year, with everything with that Jewish rabbi, with everything that has been going on with her, and the things that she has exposed last year, it makes sense that she is exposing some things that doesn't look right in the Trump administration. Now, here's the second part of why I have an issue with not only with what Candace is saying, but what people are saying about her. So it makes sense that she's saying this, number one, because she is noticing that same pattern that has been going on with her last year is happening in the Trump administration. Now, the Trump administration, if you don't understand exactly everything that has been going on, I'm just going to summarize it. And then if you have questions, we can talk about it and we can go from there. Now, specifically, she is talking about what Trump is doing with Harvard University. Again, I have a problem with a whole bunch of things that has been going on with Harvard University. For example, why is my tax dollars going to a private university and several private universities? That's just one problem that I have. These are my tax dollars. Two, Donald Trump is saying this. It's not just talking about free speech. The way that Candace Owens is talking about it, she's talking about it like Donald Trump is just only going after free speech in not just Harvard University, but other universities as well. It is not just free speech. It is also DEI. It is also holding accountable professors that are allowing a lot of liberal ideas. They have a right to do that. Harvard University have a right to push back when the government is doing something that they don't agree with. And so what Candace Owens is exposing or even talking about, this is just, number one, this is just her opinion. And a lot of people have an issue with that. And I can see that. I can see why people have an issue with that, because we want to be able to push Donald Trump because he's actually doing things that past presidents did not do. What Candace Owens is saying, there is some truth to it. Again, it's not the entire truth, because Donald Trump is not only doing away with just free speech, he is doing away with DEI, he's doing away with programs are these professors pushing a lot of these leftist ideologies that's hurting our country? Donald Trump is doing away with that. Can you argue if Donald Trump is overreaching and doing a little bit too much? Yes, you can argue that. You can argue that, but also past presidents have done that. Ronald Reagan has done that in '83 when it came to, I think, Bob Jones University. Also, Barack Obama in 2016 entered into Title IX. Definitely look it up. I'm not going to even go into that, but definitely Obama started the Title IX bill, and Joe Biden continued that Title IX bill. And a lot of these things that Donald Trump is cleaning up is because of what Obama has done. And so past presidents have done things like what Donald Trump is doing. And so Candace Owens is only talking about free speech, and when it comes to anti-Semitism. Now, we definitely have to do a deep dive on exactly what is anti-Semitism, the literal definition of exactly what that is, and how are the people and the students at Harvard University doing that, and how Trump is defining it, and why they are taking away a lot of this, a lot of the money, the taxpayers' money with Harvard University that's going towards Howard University. And not only that, Howard University is also getting outside money foreign money from England, from China, from all these other countries that's being funded to Harvard University. Why is that happening? Why is foreign organizations funding our schools, our politicians, and everything else that is going on? Candace Owens is correct in calling certain things out. Again, where I disagree with is the fact that that's not the entire truth. The entire truth is not just the fact that he's just doing away with free speech, because that's not true. If you look into the lawsuit and what Harvard is fighting back against, you can also look at the fact that Donald Trump is also looking at Harvard's professors, the DEI programs, and some of the things that they are promoting at the school. Definitely look into that. And so I'm going to put down some of these articles that I've read up on some of the things that I've learned about. And so if you want to continue in this, definitely let me know. I just wanted to point out that a lot of people are talking about, Candace Owens someone is talking in her ear and she is going a different way. It doesn't look like it's a different way, because of the fact that everything that she has gone through, even in her whole career of being attacked for speaking out on certain topics, then it makes sense that she is pointing out some things that don't look correct in the Trump administration. So let me know your thoughts on this, and let's talk about it in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like this video, definitely subscribe. Thank you guys so much for following me in even my journey and just trying to understand exactly what has been going on, and in sharing a biblical point of view in this as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and tune into my next video. God bless.